I have a confession. I was today years old when I found out that Pyaar Impossible, a movie I have watched multiple times and genuinely loved, was a box office disaster, like a total flop. The first time I saw this movie, I thought it was a masterpiece. Forget the fact that I was like 9 or 10 years old. In my head, this was peak cinema, top of the top. Our story follows Abhay Sharma. He is a college student at some American university that I don't really remember the name of. It's some California university that looks suspiciously like a resort. Anyways, Abhay has a huge crush on Alicia, who is the hottest girl on campus. And I mean, look at her. Priyanka Chopra in this movie is gorgeous. Her stylist was Manish Malhotra, and he understood the assignment completely. The movie follows a very simple storyline. A nerd falls in love with a hot girl who is so out of his league that he doesn't even try. Because, Pyaar Impossible. One day, Alicia gets drunk, like really, really drunk, and she starts walking on the edge of a bridge. I don't really know what you call those things, but you understand what I mean. Then she falls, obviously. But no worries, because our boy Abhay was standing right there. He jumps in, saves her life, and he becomes the hero of the day. In his head, this is where their love story starts. Spoiler, it is not. She actually leaves the campus after that because her father was like, "You are getting out of control. I can't let you stay here all alone." And so we get a 7-year time jump. Abhay is now a software developer. He has created this revolutionary technology called Unity. I don't really understand the tech world, so I can't tell you if it's actually revolutionary or not. It's apparently a software where you can get all your softwares in one place. I don't know, and it does not matter, to be honest. You just need to know that it's a revolutionary. His father says, "I can help you. Let me talk to some people." But Abhi's like, "No, no, no, no. I want to do this on my own from scratch." Like you did, Dad. Classic Nepo baby refusing nepotism. We'd love to see that. But here's my take, okay? If you have the opportunity to use nepotism, use it. Because in the real world, people will exploit you, just like they do in this movie. Children, please learn from this. So he starts going to investors, and one guy, Sidhu, pretends to be interested in his software. And then he steals his software, but then after the meeting, he goes like, "I'm not actually interested in this, so sorry," or something like that, and then he goes. Abhay does not realize that his software has been stolen until later on when he tries to pitch to another company and they say, "Oh, this software is already being launched by a company in Singapore." And so now Abhay is confused and shocked and angry, and so he goes to Singapore to investigate. And guess who he runs into? Alicia, his college crush, the love of his life that he never actually spoke to. She works at the exact same company that's launching his stolen software. And he's like, "This is destiny." I mean, anyone would think that, right? Out of all the places in the world, his stolen software ends up at her company. That's not coincidence. That is the universe working overtime just for you. So he follows her home in a cab, not creepy at all. And he finds out that she is now a divorcee and a single mother to a 6-year-old girl named Tanya. Tanya is a brat, I swear to God. But she is also one of the best parts of the movie somehow. She is so cute and annoying at the same time. Anyways, Abhay gathers his courage and he rings the bell and he starts introducing himself to Alicia. And Alicia's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. You're the new nanny, right?" And he just goes with it. She was in a hurry, and so she leaves her kid with him and says, "Don't harm her or I'll kill you," which is very reassuring, and then she leaves. And so now Abhay starts working as a nanny. I mean, not creepy at all, right? This is fine, this is normal, this is how rom-coms work. Now, Abhay, while he's working as a nanny and building a bond with Tanya and also a friendship with Alicia, is also trying to get his software back. So he gets himself a part-time job at the very same company where Alicia works. And he lands a junior IT position. Nothing glamorous, just a guy in a small room with access to the company's servers. And since he knows the ins and outs of his software, he changes the login password. Anyway, we will come back to this part later on. As I said, he is still bonding with Tanya and getting closer to Alicia. At some point, Abhay tries to prove to Alicia that looks do matter in the dating world because Alicia does not think so. I will call that the hot people ignorance. So he makes Alicia dress up in a baggy clothing and glasses, the nerdy look, and they go out to see if any guy will talk to her. And every guy turns her down because apparently Priyanka Chopra with glasses is disgusting, which is so stupid because she still looks gorgeous. But here's the main problem I have with this. The movie is trying to sell us this message, which is inner beauty matters, personality matters, don't just fall for looks. The problem? From the very beginning, Abhay loves Alicia because she is hot. That is it. They never had a single conversation in the last 7 years he has been in love with her. He does not know her personally, he just knows that she is beautiful and nice, and so the message collapses under its own weight. While all this is happening, Abhay and Alicia are actually building a real friendship, and he is not just a nanny anymore. He is someone she confides in, someone she trusts, and he is kind of becoming her person. Now, let's talk about Sidhu. He is very charming, very confident, and very much interested in Alicia. Alicia, she is kind of interested too, but she's hesitant. She's like, he's my client, I'm also a single mom, so I need to be careful here. So when Sidhu finds out that Abhay is working as a nanny at Alicia's house, he quickly turns the table on Abhay. He goes like, this man is not a nanny, he's a thief. He actually tried to steal my software and he's been lying to you this whole time. And Abhay can't even defend himself because he did lie to her about a lot of things. Alicia now, she is angry and also hurt, and she tells him to get lost as she should. Now, cut to the day of the software launch. That day, Tanya has a school performance, and in the school performance, she sings this whole song about Abhay's love story, how he saved Alicia from drowning in college, how he has loved her for 7 years, and Alicia finally realizes, oh my god, he is not a criminal, he is just a guy who's been in love with me from afar and made some very questionable choices. Then she finds him at an electronics store because he is a tech guy, I guess, and apologizes to him on camera in front of everyone. Then they rush to the launch events. When they get there, Sidhu is already sweating bullets on the stage. He's trying to show off the software to the world, but he cannot log in. So he's clicking around, the investors are getting restless, the media is whispering, and it's a total disaster. That's when Abhay and Alicia step up. They walk to the stage and tell Alicia's boss that Sidhu had actually stolen the software from Abhay, and so he can't open it. Then Abhay tells them the password, which is Alicia. Both of them share a small moment there on stage staring at each other. Sidhu gets dragged off stage by security. The end. Look, Pyaar Impossible has a lot of problems. The characters are superficial and two-dimensional. The plot runs on convenience and destiny. The main message is hypocritical. But here's the thing. Not every movie needs to be a masterpiece. Sometimes you just want to watch something easy, something that doesn't ask you to think, and that movie is Pyaar Impossible for me. I loved it as a kid and I still love it now. Also, can we talk about Uday Chopra for a second? People hate on him, but I don't think he's that bad. Especially compared to the recent generation of Nepo babies, he's great. He may not have a huge range, but he's good enough. One thing he shouldn't do though is write, because this movie was written and produced by him, and as much as I love this movie, I also recognize its flaws. The biggest flaw is the writing. But one thing I have to give credit for in this movie is the songs. Yes, I know they might sound cliche, especially the English lyrics in most of the songs, but I still love them. They are the best. That is me yapping about Pyaar Impossible. If you also love stupid Bollywood rom-coms, unironically, tell me your favorite in the comments. Maybe I will yap about that one next.